Hi everyone and welcome to Right Side Broadcasting Network. I am your host for today, Liz Willis, and what an exciting day it is. We are live right over the Beltway that circles the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. This is 495, and what you're seeing right here, to the very far left of the screen, the far left 3 lanes are 270. So this is where 270 South is going to merge with 495 South. And this lane, this 270 South on the left, is exactly where the truckers, the thousands of truckers, are about to join us. So they are on their way. I was just watching Sasnak, and I hope Sasnak's YouTube feed. So hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If not, I do apologize, but a great feed. It's one of the truckers, and he's live streaming his journey. And from what it appears, it looks like they're about 10 miles away from kind of the beginning of this convoy. Now, this convoy does stretch miles deep. So this is just, I would say, from the beginning. We might possibly be about 10 minutes. It might be closer. It looks like traffic is pretty open. They are coming, at a relatively good speed. It doesn't look like there's any congestion so far, so nothing to slow them down. Now, there's a lot of media coverage here, which you cannot see, but they're starting to show up. There's a couple of people here with flags. Now, I've been watching the truckers live stream as well, and they have their dash cams going, so I've been able to see the crowds of people that they are driving past, and tons of people up on 270 where they're coming from in Hagerstown, Maryland. They were leaving the Hagerstown, Maryland Speedway this morning they left there around 10 a.m. this morning. And we were there last night for a massive rally. It was beautiful. The speakers were talking, and it was a really great event. We are now at right where 270 South meets 495 South, and we are really moments away from this convoy of truckers entering. This is going to be the closest they've gotten to D.C. so far, so a big day for the truckers. There's been a lot of police presence as we were making our way here. Almost every single exit had at least one trooper or police officer waiting there. I'm sure they're monitoring the situation. We also saw a helicopter earlier, and right now I don't see any helicopters or police presence where we are, just a number of media and I'd say right now I see 3 people standing with American flags waiting to wave on their truckers. Again, traffic is free flowing, and you're watching live on Right Side Broadcasting Network, so thank you for tuning in. I know there's a lot of questions about where you can get this aerial footage. We are on an overpass, and so that's how we're doing this. We do have a chain link fence right in front of us. So if we see something that messes up the camera, we do apologize, but there is absolutely nothing we can do about that. We've got it zoomed in so that you can't really see the chain link fence. But as the convoy gets closer, and I'm going to ask my cameraman if this is even possible, are we going to be able to zoom out a little and show that bend? Are they able to see that? Can they see it right now? Probably not. I'm just so you see what I'm talking about. So he's going to show you guys really quick. So you've got these far left lanes, but what's really neat is this 270 South bends as it merges over, so you're going to be able to see the sides of the convoy as well. It's not just going to be the oncoming traffic, but also the side of the crew cabs, which a lot of them are wonderfully decorated as well. It looks like we've got a sky chopper right here approaching, coming over us right now as well. So somebody's watching. We know Big Brother's always watching, but please, if you are interested in this battling a cold, but it's okay. So please, if you're watching, like and share this stream. You can copy and paste the link. Actually, another chopper. So we got 2 choppers on top of us right now. Quite interesting. Lots of eyes on this convoy. They really don't want the convoy to make it to DC. But what the convoy is doing right now, for those who are curious, they're pretty much fighting for freedom. That's looks like we've got one car coming right around the bend. Now they're already, it's not 270, but you can see the freedom flags. It might be a convoy of sorts. Let's see here. This might be the convoy coming through, at least a portion of it. Now, I would think they'd be coming from 270, but there are multiple convoys in this area that are all making their way to Washington, D.C. So, and this is a freedom convoy. Ladies and gentlemen, it has arrived. and you are watching live on Right Side Broadcasting Network. Let's see how long it takes this convoy to pass. It's currently, it was 11:58 when it began. And thank you guys for tuning into Right Side Broadcasting Network. We are live right now at the 495 South Beltway, right outside on the outskirts of Washington, D.C. You're watching live with RSBN. Lots of people want to know how they can see this aerial footage, so like and share this stream. Also, I want to give a shout out to an incredible patriot, Mike Lindell. He's out there fighting for freedom as well, so if you'd like to support him, you can support him and RSBN at the same time by shopping at mypillow.com and using promo code RSBN. That promo code is for everyone watching today and will save you up to 66% off your entire order. And we're so excited. I know there's a lot of questions saying, why wasn't RSBN covering this earlier? Truth is, it's been a lot for me to follow. I've had multiple messages, and there's multiple convoys that car is driving crazy. Multiple convoys, and I was prepared to go to one that has an event today. I was not made aware about the convoy that we were with yesterday, so just getting, there's a lot of information, and we're just trying to sort it out, but we're here now. I am trying to kind of be working with two different convoys and monitoring what's going on there, and we're going to try and have as much coverage as we possibly can, because this is incredible. It's a movement. We were with thousands, probably tens of thousands of people last night at the Hagerton Speedway in Hagerstown, Maryland, and it absolutely blew my mind. So we woke up and we're covering this today, and we're excited to be here. Better late than never, right? All right, you guys, I'm going to play some American Dreamer for you guys. I won't disturb this beautiful moment with my voice, but I'll be back and forth to give you guys some updates. But in the meantime, if you want to shop, don't forget promo code RSBN at mypillow.com. We'll play some music, and I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we were playing some beautiful music by our very own Jacob Seals, American Dreamer. And now I want you guys, we're going to open it up so you guys can hear some honking. You get to hear what Canada got to hear for a couple weeks. But a much more beautiful sound, in my opinion, because this is freedom. These guys are fighting for freedom. The end of the state of emergency for COVID-19 and the end of vaccine mandates and a number of other reasons. They want to get to the bottom of what has caused all this and why our country was allowed to get the way it has. So you're still seeing dozens, hundreds, thousands of truckers coming through, each of them so excited, proudly waving their American flags. And this is the Beltway right outside Washington, D.C. So again, this is the Beltway right outside Washington, D.C. We're going to be live. We're going to show this entire convoy as it continues to come through. So far, we're 10 minutes straight of them coming through. And there's no traffic. I mean, they're going probably about 60 or so miles an hour. And these truckers are proud to be here. We got to meet with a lot of them last night at the Hagerstown Motor Speedway in Hagerstown, Maryland, which is about an hour north of where we are right now. So right up 270. And that's where they are at the Speedway. They've kind of been waiting in limbo to see what we should do, what's our next plan, because the end goal here, it's not just to have a big convoy, but it's to get rid of some of these mandates, the vaccine mandates, COVID mandates, the state of emergency with COVID-19, and the leaders of these groups are actually working to kind of, I guess, lobby, if you will, to have some diplomacy, to be able to have the opportunity to sit in Capitol Hill and meet with the lawmakers to discuss this. Washington, D.C., the swamp creatures, as well as the police, do not want truckers in Washington, D.C., which is pretty crazy because I get it. We saw what's happened there before. But as far as I'm concerned, that's our city, right? So why is D.C. and the police telling them not to come into Washington, D.C.? So today they're not technically, as far as I know, entering Washington, D.C., but they are circling the Beltway. So that's what's happening right here. They've started working together. There's multiple convoys that are coming up here. I think there's some from Georgia. There's one, of course, this one, the Peoples Convoy is the one we're seeing today. There's one an hour south of Washington, D.C. that's got a huge event going on later today. We're going to try and get there to cover that one as well. So it's going to be a busy day for RSBN. And honestly, one of the most difficult things for us has just been logistically figuring out what's what, because we've heard there's so many different convoys. It's bigger than anything we can possibly imagine. So I finally got linked up with the Peoples Convoy, and then tonight I'm going to try and do, I think it's Freedom Honks US. So that's their Twitter. We're going to broadcast. They've got a huge rally tonight. We were at a different one last night, and each of these convoys has thousands and thousands of truckers who are out here fighting for freedom, peacefully protesting, if you will. And truckers are literally the backbone of this nation. If you guys have noticed any type of supply chain issues, imagine if we didn't have our truckers, how much worse. Okay, these are so cute. They've got little baby trucks on the back. Did you see it, Gage? They have like little Tonka trucks strapped on. They don't have loads of anything, but I don't know if you guys can see it. This one has 2 American flags and a Canadian flag strapped on the back of it. But the ones with the complete flatbeds and then just like the hot pink Tonka truck, I love to see it. So exciting. Thank you guys for tuning into RSBN. We're so excited to be here. We're actually battling colds, me and my cameraman, I think from CPAC, but if that goes to show, we wanted to be here. Nothing was going to stop us. And what a glorious moment it is. We the people, and that's a common theme throughout this entire protest, is we the people, and that the government should work for us. We don't work for the government. So you'll probably see a lot more of that. We had a little kid in the passenger seat here. We've got Don't Tread on Me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 American flags on that one. An American flag on this one. Each of them kind of designed to their own personalities. Let's see, we've got Trump 2020. It's hard to see all of them from where I'm standing. Let me get to this side and I'll be able to share. Looks like an American and Canadian flag there as well. For those of you who don't know, RSBN was with Mike Lindell. I think it was almost 2 weeks ago now. So Mike Lindell wanted to donate over 10,000 pillows to the truckers who were up in Ottawa protesting the vaccine mandates that's required for entry for those truckers. And our team was up there trying to work for and get to that convoy, but we were not allowed. So we did try. We tried very hard. We flew a team up there. We covered it. You can go find that coverage if you want on our Rumble or our app. We worked directly with Mike Lindell to try and get those pillows to the truckers. However, my team, for a reason you can probably guess, was not allowed into Canada, so we're not able to get to those truckers. But the American truckers are here, and they're continuing to fight on for this legacy and fight on for freedom, and that's what we're able to cover today. I know Mike Lindell wanted to get those truckers, the pillows to the truckers. Oh, that one was beautiful. And now the truckers are here in the United States, standing up for all of us, really. I'm going to jump into the super chat. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer it. Again, multiple convoys headed to the Washington, D.C. area, and RSBN is working hard to give you all the possible coverage we can. Let's see. My cameraman might hate me, but Gage, just shake your head if it's not possible. Is it possible to move to the side so we can get the side of these cabs? I'm trying to see. The logistics are changing, and we've got to move with the logistics. So I'm going to jump into super. Yes, I'm looking at our chat right now. They don't know if we can scoot over so people can see the truck trailers that are decorated. So we're going to try and do that right now. Bear with us. I know it's not a super easy task for our cameraman, but they did choose a different route than we originally thought. Do you guys mind switching places with us? Is that okay? We're just trying to get the decorations on the side of the things as well. So maybe like over here, if it's a little easier. It's hard being a news station because, you know what, I wouldn't like us either if I didn't know who we were. I need something that says RSBN huge across my chest. Let me know if this is a little bit better angle. We move to the side. It's difficult. We thought they were going to be coming from 270, which is the far left lanes, but they're in the middle 3 lanes instead. So we want you guys to see all the decorations as well. I'm going to try and talk you through it as well. Taking off my coat here because it is, we could move further down if we need to, like all the way down there. What do you think? There's some cars that are posted up on this freeway. How's that look, Gage? Or should we keep going? Okay. We can move it around the car. We're trying, you guys. This is different than most news stations who would stand here for 10 minutes. Excuse me. No way would they stand for 10 minutes. 10 seconds. And the convoy is still going, so we're almost 20 minutes in to the very first truck that joined us here on 495, the Beltway outside of Washington, D.C. 20 minutes in, you guys, and there is still plenty more to come. D.C. swamp creatures should be scared because this is the American people. This is we, the people, and they've had just about enough. You can see them. We've got lights flashing, hands out windows, American flags. And this is what President Trump was talking about when he said the forgotten people will be forgotten no more. This is the backbone of America, and they're working together, making a stand, and it's really beautiful to see it. People from all different backgrounds meeting together and really showing you how important the trucking industry is. We've interviewed Mike Collins, who's running for Georgia District 10, I believe, at CPAC last week. And without truckers, we would quite literally have nothing unless you live on a homestead. But eggs, supplies to build your house, all different types of food, whatever it may be. It comes from truckers. So if you haven't recently, thank a trucker, support a trucker, and understand how hard they are working, especially during COVID with the supply chain crises and issues for ports. It looks like some traffic is starting to back up. Looks like it's almost standstill behind us. So traffic is starting to come to a standstill. It took about 20 minutes from the very beginning of the convoy getting here to now. This one on the side says, "We the people, the forgotten branch of our government." Again, that one said, "We the people, the forgotten branch of our government." This one says, "Fix 2020, return the diamonds. Loyalty to country always, loyalty to government when it deserves it." I'm going to try and read the tops of some of these if I can, because I know they're moving fast under these bridges. But again, this convoy, I hope y'all are just shocked as I am. It's incredible. It's one thing to hear about it and read about it, and it's a whole nother thing to see it live and in person, and just the overwhelming amount of support. There's no middle fingers or any of that, even the other truckers. We are live. This one has tons of flags. We've got a whole school bus, and they're all waving at our little RSBN camera, so how sweet. If you're watching this, if you're in the convoy, make sure to let's see, we should make up a hand signal so I know that you're watching. Give me like a fist bump. Give me a fist bump if you happen to drive past my camera. We are right at the entry of 270 and 495 South. I think it's really one of the first bridges that you get on if you're coming from Fredericks. And I am in a brown pea coat with a bright orange scarf. I might have to take off the coat because it is getting warm. So look for the girl with sunglasses and an orange scarf. Give me a fist bump so I know you're watching. We're excited to be here. We're going to continue this coverage for as long as the truckers are out here. This one says, "Thank you, USA. Mandate freedom. United we stand. Come join us. The Lord will provide." Speaking of providing, what is so neat, so we always see different organizations, right? Especially in politics. Wake up, follow the white rabbit is what that one says. And appeal to heaven is what this man says. Well, I wanted to say, and there's a lot of really nice RVs coming up right here. More truckers. Please, you guys, make sure that you like and share this stream as well. Copy and paste it. Help these truckers out by spreading their message. That's what it's all about. They're peacefully protesting, and we can do so much. I mean, I just looked, and I think we had 7,000 watching on YouTube. That is 7,000 more people than we see right now with our camera lens. That's 7,000 additional people who are hearing and listening to what these truckers have to say. And you have an audience as well, whether you realize it or not, but you can copy and paste this link, share it on your Facebook, text it to your friends and family and say, "Have you heard about this? Have you seen what's going on in the United States? Have you seen what our truckers are doing?" This is huge, monumental. And if textbooks and academics are right, this would be going down in history in our textbooks. We'll see about it. Unfortunately, it probably won't, but RSBN is here to document it and archive it and save the footage for you guys. So what I was saying, lots of thoughts here as we're quite literally standing on another road over a highway. It's loud, but we got to join the Peoples Convoy yesterday. I got to spend time with them last night. Oh, this is the cute one we saw yesterday. The back of it is like handcrafted wood. You can't see it, but we might be able to see it later. These people have really cool, I don't even know what you would call that, like little homes attached to the back of their trucks. That one was Farmers for Freedom. Okay. I'm like a squirrel with ADD. It's incredible. But hopefully if you have questions, I'm all over the place, so I can know that I'm at least getting some of them answered. Last night we were at the Hagerstown Speedway, and I was watching. They had tons of supplies and goods for the truckers. I mean, truckloads of water, food, non-perishable snacks, you name it. They were taking care of their truckers, and that is something that's so important to see. I know a lot of people have been donating funds, and that they had an Amazon wish list, and it's really nice to see that those funds and those products are going to where they say they're going to go. There was also a food, like hot food. They were using a kitchen and providing, I know at lunchtime they had pasta with meatballs and garlic bread, Parmesan cheese, all different types of drinks. And then at dinner time, which looked so good, but I didn't have time to get any. And I'm not a trucker, so that'd be kind of messed up. But they were serving tacos. So last night was taco night for all the truckers, for the thousands of people that were there. Really, I think if you were there, you were able to have a hot meal. And the tacos looked delicious. They had little, all different types of toppings for it as well. So really, really a great organization. And this is the Peoples Convoy. We're going to go later to a different convoy tonight, which I have not been able to spend time with yet. But I believe this is the People's Convoy today still, what we're seeing. I know that there are multiple different convoys that are finally starting to link up and work together. There's the cross that we saw last night. I haven't gotten any fist bumps yet, but hopefully they're starting to tune in. We got some American flags coming out of a Mini Cooper. And excited to be here. This is crazy. Shout out to Liz Bistock. Hopefully I'm if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm in the YouTube super chat, hanging out with you guys. I'm going to be reading those to you. Someone said, be careful who you donate to. Let Canada be a lesson. Yeah, very wise to watch that. Make sure that you're not giving on any platform to GoFundMe. I will never do that again. And what a shame, because, you know, they do try and help a lot of people, but they really messed up. That's the best word I can think of for what they did. I would use a few other words, but I'm going to keep this family friendly today. They really messed up. I'll no longer be using them as a financial donating platform. Give, Send, Go seems to be pretty brave. Oh, we got one middle finger, you guys. A very brave soul who had the courage to stick a middle finger out of his car as he drove past. Much wow. Still coming strong. Still got cars joining us here on the Beltline. Again, this is right where 270 South and 490 South meet. We are right on the outskirts of Washington, D.C., and the truckers are making their way to D.C. today. They want to have a voice. They want to talk to lawmakers in Congress. They want their freedom. I was pulling up an article earlier today. Looks like we're about to break 10K on YouTube alone. So incredible. And this shows, I mean, the amount of support just from what y'all are watching. I'm so glad you are tuning in to watch this. I really had no idea where I was going or what I was doing when I hopped on a plane to DC yesterday. I was telling some people, I said, I can't do that. I got to go to DC. I got to find these convoys. They said, what are you going to do? Stand on the side of the road? I said, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And here we are standing on the side of the road, but y'all love to see it. So craziness pays off. Audacity, tenacity, whatever it may be. We're excited to be here. And this moment right here, right now that y'all are watching live is why. That Jeep says, let's go Brandon on the top of it. ID said, are you waving a flag, Liz? No, I'm not, but I'm next to some people waving flags. I've got my cell phone in one hand and the microphone in the other. I'm trying to read the chat. I have a flag on my coat, though. I always wear the American flag over my heart on the left side of whatever jacket I have on. So I do have a small American flag. We've got people out there sunroofs right now, and we are half an hour. We're 30 minutes into this convoy on 495. Again, half an hour in, and it is still very much alive and well outside of Washington, D.C. I want to remind you guys, Mike Lindell has been fighting for these truckers all along. Let today be a good day where he can see that his hard work is paying off. This man has put so much on the line. For our RSBN viewers that are watching the trucker live stream today, he's setting up different types of coupons all over his website. So all the promo code RSBN works all over his website, and it'll save you up to 66% off your entire order. Almost 2 weeks ago now, he tried to send over 10,000 pillows in the MyPillow semi-truck. He filled it up and sent his people up to the border where they were denied by the Canadian Border Patrol. So he still wants to get those pillows to the people, but again, hundreds of thousands of dollars there alone, not to mention the hundreds of millions that he spent on election integrity. So if you want to support him and his effort to support these truckers, go to mypillow.com, use promo code RSBN. I will let them know if we have big sales today with promo code RSBN that it's because of these truckers, and we can work again to make sure that these truckers get their pillows, blankets, sheets, whatever they might need to be comfortable. But I know he's been trying. Again, we followed his team up to the Canadian border about 2 weeks ago now, and we were denied entry. However, we finally found these convoys in the U.S., and we're going to be here and follow them. So again, if you want to save up to 66% off your order and support RSBN and Mike Lindell at the same time, you can buy direct. That's what he wants you to do. He wants you to go to mypillow.com, buy direct, because the box stores have tried to cancel him, and we don't support that. Go to mypillow.com, use promo code RSBN. I'm looking right now in the live chat. Looks like we've got 9.7 thousand watching this craziness happening live in Washington, D.C. So we are on the Beltway. That's $4.95. We see a G-Wagon. If anyone wants to buy me a G-Wagon, you can do that. We've got another American flag, some Let's Go Brandons. We've got some flags approaching right now. We've got cars driving past behind us with children waving their American flags. A beautiful sight to see. And let's see if we break 10K on YouTube. Are we gonna break overseas one? Thank you. Kat looking up, thank you. Valtran says, we are with you, truckers. Absolutely. Vidiana Brasil said, I just ordered sheets for my pillow. So I'm glad. I hope you love them. And Patricia Dickey said he should have brought the pillows to the convoy in the USA. You know what? Not a bad idea, and I have a feeling that it would take nothing but an easy call, and he would be here to do that. So remind me later today if I forget, but I can certainly try and reach out and see that he is one of the most generous men I've ever met. It looks like a Virginia number is calling me. It might be an organizer of one of these events, so I'm going to put the mic down, and I'll be right back. I want to remind you guys that as far as social media goes in big tech, this is some sensitive content for what they just really don't like it. I don't even have to name them, but we're using them to live stream. And if anything happens to this live stream, just know it's not us. We are also live on Rumble if you want to join us on Rumble or our app. That is the best place to go. I know that Rumble would never censor us, so you can watch on Rumble or download our app. Search RSBN. You can pull this up on our RSBN app. You can watch it on your phone, on your smart TV, on Roku, whatever it may be. But we're going to be here broadcasting this because the truckers deserve it. They have spent weeks fighting for our freedoms, and we are here to show you their hard work just outside of Washington, D.C. on the Beltway. Some of you are asking, I'm reading the chat right now, they're saying, where is this convoy? So we are on 495. This is called the Beltway. So this is a 65-mile circle that essentially covers the outskirts of the District of Columbia. So we're right outside Washington, D.C. on the Beltway. This specific spot is one of the first overpasses where 275 meets, or 270 meets 495. If you know me, you know that I'm horrible at directions, so just finding this place was a task and a journey, but we got a wonderful overpass to stand on. There's a lot of shoulder room so we can park our cars safely, and we have some people joining us here with American flags as well. We're right out on the outskirts of Washington, D.C. Shout out to my friends over at Getter who are watching right now. If you haven't already, you should download Getter. That's Gettr, the social media platform. It's like Twitter, but a lot better. And I don't have to worry about getting censored over there. So if you download it, or if you have it already and you're not already, please follow me. I am on Getter at Liz Willis. That's LizWillis. I believe we're live streaming there as well. We normally do. So if you're watching on our Getter live stream, I want to say hi and thank you for joining us. share with y'all an Axios article that says a convoy of American truckers calling for an end to COVID-19 safety mandates is expected to arrive in Washington, D.C. this weekend. Why does this matter? The approaching convoy is a continuation of the Canadian Freedom Convoy, where protesters jammed up a trio of border crossings in downtown Ottawa for several days last month. Truckers from around the nation have joined the U.S. convoy, including the, quote, Peoples Convoy, which is the one you're seeing here today, which started its cross-country trek in Southern California last week. So these truckers have come all the way from Southern California to be here today. Back to the article. The convoy is happening despite loosening pandemic safety restrictions nationwide. Details. The truckers will arrive in the D.C. area on March 5th, the group said in a press release, but it's unclear how many trucks or protesters will participate. The group has over 300,000 Facebook followers, which include truckers, spiritual leaders, lawyers, doctors, pilots, rail workers, and teachers. The big picture. The Canadian trucker movement spawned similar freedom convoys in Europe, including in Belgium and France. Canadian police, who fired tear gas at demonstrators, arrested more than 100 people over 7 days. Alright, that's just one of the articles. I'm getting a lot of text messages as well, so bear with me as I read through those. Reading the Sun.com, pro-Trump trucker protest hits Washington, D.C. to block the Beltway. It's funny that anyone fighting for freedom nowadays is automatically considered pro-Trump. But anyways, the truckers are heading towards the Beltway. The convoy was captured leaving Hagerstown, which we knew that. They left the Hagerstown Speedway in Maryland earlier this morning, almost 3 hours ago. The convoy said it's going to travel through Route 40, Interstate 81 South, Interstate 70 East, take 270 South, and then head straight to the Capitol Beltway, which is where they are now. And again, these truckers came all the way from Southern California. They are not targeting D.C., and that's been made clear multiple times. This is a beltway that goes around D.C., so it's about 64 miles long, and this convoy has decided that they're going to do two laps around the beltway today, which is wonderful because a lot of people have been wondering, you know, how big is this really? And you're able to see this right now live with RSBN. We do have a couple of congressmen and women who will be meeting with some of the truckers and the leaders of these organizations on Monday, without giving away too much information on that. And if Brian happens to be watching and wants to let me know what I can and can't say, but I do know that they will be meeting with some politicians on Monday, and RSBN will be live streaming that round table. And we're really going to be able to get to, you know, the bottom of this. What exactly do you want? How can we make this happen? And it's going to be interesting. We got truckers and politicians on Capitol Hill. That conversation is going to be tomorrow, beginning at 3:30 Eastern time, I believe. RSBN will be there. We'll be live streaming it. And as soon as I'm cleared to give out any more details, I'm happy to share those with you, but stay tuned. Make sure you're following us on our social media platforms at RSB Network on Getter, at RSB Network on Twitter, on Instagram, and at RSBN on Truth Social if you're one of the lucky ones that's been able to download it. I'm reading some more. So what exactly are the truckers' demands? That's a question that a lot of people have been asking. And let's see, let me scroll through this article. This is from thesun.com, and I will kind of paraphrase some of this. We'll say, A group of truckers protesting COVID restrictions have been dubbed the Freedom Convoy, and they're set to hit Washington, D.C. This is an offshoot of the protest in Canada in the recent weeks, and they're promising to bring traffic to a halt in D.C. on Sunday, according to the group. So far, traffic's really not that bad. I've seen much worse living in Atlanta. This is still better than a good time in Atlanta. Many attendees say they supported medical freedom and wanted COVID mask mandates to end. Mask mandates already are ending across the country after new guidance from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention this week removed strong recommendation for much of the country. Which, sorry, but that's a lie, because I was forced to wear one yesterday with a cold. And I'm not really one to, like, complain. I know I have to travel for work, but, like, I can barely breathe as is, and I truly was not able to breathe. I was, like, huffing and puffing out of my mouth. I know that's a lot of details, but this was not easy, you guys. No way is that for my health. But anyways, back to the article. The convoy is made up of dozens of trucks and hundreds of cars. What on earth, you guys? It's hard for me to physically read this. Dozens of trucks. Dozens of trucks. Does this look like dozens of trucks to y'all? I've been standing here for an hour. This is fake news. My lord. I'm done. I don't want to give them another second of my screen time. What you're seeing here is live, unedited, uninterrupted. We're 30 minutes, and we're almost an hour deep of watching the convoy roll through the Beltway here on the outskirts of Washington, D.C., and we still see them coming around the bend. We've got American flags coming through, and they want you to think that's dozens. This is thousands, tens of thousands of people out here fighting for freedom to end these mask mandates, end the vaccine requirements, and they want you to think that because the CDC has loosened up on a couple of the mask mandates that it's over. That is not true by any means. And the truckers know that. They're smart people, good people, working hard for us and our freedoms, and they're going to continue to do so. They said, many of the leaders last night said, trust me, they're not going anywhere until they get what they want. So we're excited to see that happen. Again, there's going to be a roundtable in Washington, D.C. tomorrow on Capitol Hill. RSBN is going to live stream that for you. I'm going to put the microphone back up against this chain link fence really quick so you guys can hear some of the honking. And headquarters, if you'd like to play some music, you're welcome to do that as well. I'm going to take a quick break from my voice, and you guys can hear the sounds of freedom from We the People. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Right Side. There's Sasnak. I believe that is Sasnak's truck that just went underneath us. I saw the emblem that matched the hood ornament on his live cam. So we've been watching that live feed all day, and I believe it just went underneath us. Very cool. Could be super wrong. But again, this is the Peoples Convoy. They are just now beginning their second lap here on the Beltway on the outskirts of the District of Columbia. This is where 270 and 495 South meet. And they decided this morning at an announcement around 8 a.m. that they were going to do 2 laps around the Beltway today. This is a peaceful protest. I think it's just letting them know, letting the swamp people know that we are here. We want to peacefully be able to have our voices heard. And that's what they're doing here today, following all of the traffic protocols, making sure everyone is safe and speaking peacefully. So you can hear those beautiful honks in the distance. We've got the "Don't Tread on Me" American flags. And some of the mainstream media reported that there were, quote, dozens of trucks. So let's go ahead and start counting, and you guys let us know. Are they fake news? Because I can see over a dozen right now. Jumping into our YouTube super chat here, which is steadily increasing. I want to say thank you to Natalie Norwood, who donated $200. She said, "Thank you for helping patriots from across the nation to know we are not alone. United States of America." So thank you so much, Natalie. We also had a $100 donation from Virginia Conway. So thank you very much, Virginia. If you would like a shout out, I'm reading the YouTube Super Chat, so you can donate via YouTube Super Chat. Click the $ in the bottom right-hand corner, and I'll gladly read your message to our audience. Over 10,000 people watching right now, and I'd love to get your message out the same way we were trying to broadcast these truckers' message. If you would like to know more information, you can go to thepeoplesconvoy.org. Again, that's thepeoplesconvoy.org. The first image there is a semi-truck with the American flag painted on the side that says "Let Freedom Roll." There was a rally Friday night and Saturday night, so we just finished up last night. Woke up this morning and we heard that they were going to roll with the trucks. So that's what we're doing right now. The trucker meeting was at 8 a.m. They fueled at 9 a.m. and they departed at 10 a.m. So we're almost, or at 10 a.m. So it's almost 2 p.m. here. So they're about 4 hours into their morning commute today. They took I-70 East to I-470 East to I-76 East. And now they are on 495, circling Washington, D.C. The People's Convoy did make a media statement, and I will pull that up. The last statement they had is on February 26th, where they said the People's Convoy continues to grow in numbers and support as we peacefully cross the country in unity. The People's Convoy has been diligent in our message and purpose. Although we support any peaceful movements in spirit, we are not affiliated with any other groups. The People's Convoy has created an infrastructure with a third-party accounting firm, legal teams, security, and journalists documenting each mile. We encourage truckers and supporters to officially join the People's Convoy along our route. The People's Convoy would like to reiterate, we are traveling across the U.S. in peace and unity. We are 100% law-abiding citizenry and convoy. Our core principles of freedom and liberty give rise to the convoy's request to end the state of emergency that led to overreaching mandates. We demand government accountability through full and transparent congressional hearings. We are not going into D.C. proper, and we will not be there for the State of the Union. We are not associated with Bob Bolus or other convoys who are planning to go into D.C. The People's Convoy is a peaceful and unified transcontinental movement. This freedom-loving movement is about the journey, not the destination. Our website and social media platforms are the only official locations with details on how to donate, routes, and stopping points where people can come support. We are actively accepting donations through a secure site to support the truckers with fuel and supplies during the convoy. The official website is thepeoplesconvoy.org. They are on Getter. They have a link at the bottom of their website that says follow us on Getter, and that is at People's Convoy. So again, they are on Getter at People's Convoy. That's GETTR. If you don't already have Getter, download it. It's a great new social media platform, and you can follow People's Convoy. They have 27,000 followers already, and I just gave them a follow as well because I did not know they were on there. But the last thing they posted was 2 days ago. They have tons of beautiful videos and photos from their historic journey starting last week in Southern California all the way up here to the District of Columbia today. If you have any questions or comments, I have got Getter opened on my phone right now, the Getter app. That's GETTR. If you'd like to ask me anything, you can tag me at Liz Willis. That's LIZWILLIS. Pull up those mentions and answer any questions or comments you might have. I'm reading some of them. MAGA Meg 1221 said, watching live on RSBN. Someone said, watching while I clean some guns. I love that. German said, America the Beautiful. Miss M. Simmons said, thank you for being there. Pid Coke Hunter said, I'm watching with the Smart TV RSBN app. I love that. Thank you. If you're not familiar, you can download our RSBN app. Search RSBN in any of the major app stores. Apple, Roku, Amazon, Android, whatever it may be. You can download RSBN. 17 WWG1 WGA 17 said, I love RSBN. And there was a good one on here earlier calling out Newsmax for not covering this. They said if Newsmax wants to be a top provider of news, they might want to start some sort of coverage of these events on the weekend besides repeats. Right Side Broadcasting Network and Liz Willis are covering the People's Convoy 2022 for you. Now get your act together. Woo! You tell them. Although, let's see here. All right. All right. And Beretta Fleur just said she verified the People's Convoy account. Thank you, Liz Willis and RSBN. So, of course, you're very welcome. She must be listening to us live. So, shout out to you. And again, that is the official Getter account. And if you need to see more, you can go to their website, thepeoplesconvoy.org. They've also got their Gab listed as well. And you know they're patriots because they don't even bother listing their Twitter. Again, they don't even have their Twitter on their website, so I love that. They just have Getter and Gab. I don't have Gab on my phone, but I do have the Getter. And again, on Getter, their handle is at People's Convoy. There we go. I'm just reposting that now. Handling some social media, and then they've got their route info and updates there as well. So happy to provide that to y'all. And any other information I find out as I go, I'm going to just continue to post and inform y'all. So this is the 495 outer bound lanes here on the outskirts of Washington, D.C. Now, this convoy specifically has asked their truckers not to go to D.C. They think it is basically a trap where law enforcement is waiting for them to, I guess just arrest them, treat them the same way they are currently treating the January 6th prisoners. So, as a leader of an organization, I know what their end goal is, and I know what a lot of these truckers want to do, but I know that it sounds like they're really encouraging them to stand still and just continue to work through diplomacy and see if they can get to the table with these lawmakers and see if they can reach some sort of agreement. Now, with that being said, I know that Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz will be having a roundtable discussion with leaders of these convoys tomorrow. Right Side Broadcasting Network will be live streaming this event, this roundtable discussion, and quite honestly, I cannot wait to hear what the leaders of the convoy organizations have to say and what the congressmen and women have to say in response. So we'll see that. Again, that'll be tomorrow from Capitol Hill. I am going to pull into the YouTube Super Chat.
Okay. No worries.
We have 7.5 thousand watching in the YouTube. And today their plan was to only do 2 laps around the Beltway. Sorry for the nasally voice. Again, I think half my team with RSBN is fighting colds. I think we all got it from CPAC, but it's fine. If you have questions, I'm now in the YouTube Super Chat, so reading all those with you. And we're watching at this as this convoy begins its second lap here today. They announced that after the second lap, they're going to make their way back to the Hagerstown Speedway. It's about an hour and a half north of here. Now, there is another convoy, I believe it's at Freedom Hawks US on Twitter, that's going to be having a big rock and roll rally later this evening. That's starting here, actually shortly, starting around 3 p.m. We were on our way to cover that, but then we found out about this one, so now we're here. I wish we had more people with our company, but keep in mind we are a very small company. A lot of camaraderie up here. There's about a half a dozen or so, a dozen people with flags on this specific overpass, and one of the gentlemen that came earlier today went and bought a case of water. So he just came back with a case of water that he's handing out to everyone, which is super kind, and that's kind of the generosity that I've seen from everyone involved in these convoys. So give me 1 minute, I'm going to take a sip of water and I'll be back. All right, and we're back. Again, this is RSBN. We're live right now on the outskirts of Washington, D.C., where the Peoples Convoy is making their horns heard. I was going to say voices heard, but right now we're honking some horns, and it's a beautiful day here. So thank you to everyone for tuning in. Thousands are watching right now, and we appreciate it. We want to be a voice for the truckers and allow them to get their message out. They want freedom, finally, for all. That's what they're working towards here, right on the outskirts of Washington, D.C. I want to remind you guys, if you haven't already, that our promo code is HOT. And people are using it at mypillow.com. Use promo code RSBN. You can save up to 66% off your entire order. I know we have a lot of new people that have been sent over here from the Truckers Convoy, the Freedom Convoy, or People's Convoy Telegram group. So hi to everyone who is joining us from there. We're so glad to have you joining RSBN. And Mike Lindell has given the RSBN viewers today who are watching this gorgeous truck protest a promo code that gives you up to 66% off his entire website, mypillow.com. If you see something and you like, put it in your cart and use promo code RSBN. Again, up to 66% off. And that's a way you can get these crazy prices, because he's tired of box stores and giving them the power to essentially try and cancel him. Instead, he says, you know what, buy direct. You can save money. I'll save money. It's just the solution. So buy direct at mypillow.com. Use promo code RSBN to get those wholesale prices. And I'm going to talk to Mike Lindell about getting some pillows to the truckers. Again, I'm going to say it one last time. I am sorry. I know that my voice is more annoying than usual, but again, fighting a cold. can't breathe very well. But we're here. We're excited to be here. And at least on the outskirts of D.C. We'll see if they make me go inside the swamp later. I do know that we're going to have a roundtable discussion, and RSBN is going to be live streaming that tomorrow with Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene at the Capitol. Yes, this is still live. God of War just said, is this still live? Still very much live. We're still standing on an overpass where 270 South and 495 meet. We are RSBN, and you're seeing this is the second lap. So it took about almost 2 hours to do the first full lap around the Beltway. This is the second lap beginning here, and then this convoy of truckers is making their way back to Hagerstown Speedway up in Maryland. So it's about an hour, probably an hour north of here, an hour and a half north of Washington, D.C. I'm going to let y'all listen to the honks here for a minute again, and just let you enjoy those sounds. That's the cool one. James, I'm gonna wrap. It's about to start raining here, like any second. Skies just got dark real quick. Oh, well, all right. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Right Side Broadcasting Network. It looks like the clouds are moving in here, and a lot of the convoy, a lot of truckers are still driving by honking. I think whether they're in the convoy or not at this point, they just love to see, people out here supporting them and waving American flags. We still see some American flags coming through, and it's been a beautiful day. Thousands of people coming by and driving by to support the American truckers. There is some rain coming through, and I know that the People's Convoy asked a lot of people to return home to start packing up stuff, not to move, just to get it, safely loaded into the bays and the vehicles so that it's not destroyed by the rain. So the second lap, a lot of people turned and started heading back towards Hagerstown Speedway, and that's where they're going to be tonight. And we're going to keep you guys updated because tomorrow there are some leaders meeting on Capitol Hill with politicians to discuss some of their demands and what they're asking for. So we're going to have lots of coverage for you tomorrow on Right Side Broadcasting Network, and I am constantly monitoring the convoy as well. So if they decide to move out, we will be broadcasting that for you live. Make sure you are following us on all of our social media platforms. On Rumble, we love Rumble. Can't say enough nice things about them. On Getter at RSB Network, on Twitter at RSB Network, on Instagram at RSB Network. Make sure that you have our app, search RSBN, to have that on your TV or smartphone, whatever device you want to watch it on. Also, our newsletter. In case we get banned off social media, if you are subscribed to our email newsletter, which only goes out once a week, so it doesn't blow you up every day. It's done very well. You can go to rsbnetwork.com/newsletter to sign up for that. Those are all the different ways that you can follow Right Side Broadcasting Network. You can follow me on Getter as well at Liz Willis. That's LIZWILLIS. And I will be posting updates there as well as on my Twitter. So if you guys want updates regarding what we're going to be doing tomorrow, everything with these convoys is very last minute. So make sure, I think social media is the best way to stay up to date with that. Don't forget, if you want to go shopping, if you want to support a great patriot, you can go to mypillow.com. They have over 200 products to choose from now, and you can use promo code RSBN for up to 66% off your entire order. I've got a bachelorette trip coming up, which reminds me that I need to order all of the beach towels. I am hosting it for my future sister-in-law, my first ever sister-in-law. I'm hosting it in Savannah, Georgia, and I'm going to make sure that everyone has a My Pillow beach towel as like their welcome gift, all of the bridal crew. So I'm super excited for that. It's going to be later this month. And it's my signature move now. For every like bridal party I go to, I make sure that I bring a My Pillow product for each person. So there's products for everything you can think of. I'm about to stock up on all of their super cute beach towels. Hope you'll do the same using promo code RSBN for up to 66% off. All right, we got to wrap up here because, again, there are some dark clouds coming over us, and I don't want this equipment to get ruined because we only have one set of it for our DC adventures, and we'll likely see you guys live tomorrow from Capitol Hill or another convoy coming soon to a place near you. God bless America.